Well, hello there. We should once again be live, and today I thought that we could play a really nice game that I admittedly haven't played in a while, but that still felt great when it came out, and that still feels pretty great to me. That game is Insurgency Sandstorm. So the original game was based on the Source engine, the same engine that runs games like Counter-Strike and Half-Life, but the newer one they ported to Unreal Engine, I think. And also, it not only looks and plays nicely, but there's also a bunch of like character customization stuff. Okay, well, I guess I can't see the hairdos, but like you have characters that you can change the look of, you have like uniforms, you have a bunch of different pieces, right? And that goes for both sides in the game. So you have the security faction and the insurgents. And each has like a bunch of different gear as well as the weapons and classes that you can have. So for example, for the security rifleman, I have a G3, which is like a fancy battle rifle. Whereas for the insurgents, I just have a person with an AK. Now, there is also local play, where you can practice the various game modes against bots, which is nice because not every game has that. But also, you can go into the range and check out many of the weapons in the game as well, in case you want to practice like shooting at the targets or just mess around with the loadouts before you jump into the game. And even in the game you have co-op modes and you have like player versus player modes. So honestly, this game basically has it all. And not only that, but this game is fairly tactical in how it plays. Like, a single hit can take out an opponent. Of course, it depends on their armor and kind of the weapon that you have. Maybe it wouldn't always work with pistols. But, for the most part, you have to play reasonably carefully. Okay, let's see what we can do loadout-wise. So if I go here, I have access to like most of the guns in the game right now, and that is a lot of them, okay? Just a really, really nice number. And of course you have all of the crowd favorites, which is the various M4 rifles with various sights as well. And these attachments, they have like a point cost. Depending on the mode, you only get a certain amount of points to spend. And you can also attach everything from like grenade launchers to drum magazines and laser sights, and there are even customization options for the looks of the guns. Although that is kind of meant for more of the, I guess, kind of DLC stuff. But you still can choose whatever you think fits your playstyle. Also, I think the game's actually struggling a little bit with like the GPU and everything. That's just Unreal Engine doing its own thing while I'm recording. Everything is kind of set to medium or low though, which is sad. Oh well, you know, it's probably gonna be fine. But yeah, you have like various attachments, and you can also use like the smoke launchers and a bunch of other stuff. And there are of course different character classes in the game. So I could also, for example, play as someone who has just like a sniper rifle or something. Everything including like really, really huge ones. I'm not sure how the characters carry them around, but you can go pretty much wild. Just look at this, it's like a goddamn cannon that we're carrying. Now, I do think that you can actually call in some opponent bots if you want to mess around. So I think I will do just that. And they kind of spawn over there. And this gun is very, very overpowered. However, once they get closer, we're actually in some trouble. because the bots actually shoot reasonably good, and yeah. One stray bullet is enough to take out the character. Now I could also just throw a grenade at them. Big brain. Oh, you can't really use this gun while standing. Plus, if you pick such a huge gun, it's gonna be really hard to like switch to it and back. So it is what it is. Now, luckily, in this game, you can just pick up whatever you find in the field. In basically every game mode. Although you won't get ammunition. At least not always. So I do think that's enough for practicing. We could just jump into a game. However, for the most part, I will be playing the cooperative modes because I think that's a little bit less stressful. So let's just jump in. And of course, there are also different modes. Like in some you have checkpoints to advance through. In some you have outposts to defend, and there's also a survival mode where you just kind of run around the map and pick up guns and get more points as you go. And of course something a little bit silly. But yeah, let's just go for everything and see what we can find. I have selected 2 regions. I hope there won't be like any issues with voice chat or whatever. I just typically disable that when like streaming or just playing. But being in Eastern Europe, you have to pick whatever is close to you, as you usually do in online games, you know? Okay, and everything's loading. I hope the stream doesn't end up lagging too bad. I am also recording as usual, so up on YouTube the quality should be good regardless. Let's just hope for the best. Oh, so this is like a checkpoint mode. So let's just pick whatever class is available. Oh no, this is the night mode. Do I have night vision goggles? Oh, there's like different ones. Okay. Let's just go for the fancy one so I'm not entirely blind. Yeah, a problem with the game is that the loadouts that you get for the kind of day and night missions are completely different. Which in my case is a bit of a problem because I haven't really set up any of those, so I'm kind of confused here. Let's just go for something like really simple. So a smoke, a frag, and of course you can change how much ammo you want to carry around with you, which is nice. Oh wait, there's also like attachments for lights and stuff. Wait, where is it? I don't see a light. Oh wait, no, here we go, flashlight. Or maybe one that's only visible with night vision. That's kind of cool. Then again, could just go for the simple one. I wonder if pistols also have that. There we go, regular flashlight on the pistol as well. Okay, so in this mode we are basically playing the security faction. Although in this particular mode we, I guess, also have access to a wide variety of gear. This game is always a little bit visceral though. I just hope we manage to respawn alright. And that it doesn't lag too badly because right now the stream is struggling a little bit. Actually don't know what to do. Like everything is already turned down. Oh no, modern gaming be like. I could actually boost my GPU a little bit, but it would beep because the UPS isn't good enough. Here's hoping that it's gonna work out. Okay, but in this mode, we kind of have the whole map to capture. I don't think I can pull it up right now. Oh wait, I can. So we have various checkpoints on the map to capture as we advance through the map. However, if we are downed, we do not respawn automatically. We have to wait until the point is captured and only then we can respawn. So your team has to basically stay alive all the time. And just kind of hope for the best, you know? Oh wait, maybe I can limit the game FPS. So like 45 locally, and then the stream is just gonna have like 30. Oh, okay. Oh, this is very bright. How do I... There we go. Nice. Okay, the stream is still struggling. Maybe 30. Yeah, that's the thing. The games normally work fine, but once you start streaming them, they kind of struggle more. Like the GPU is just straight up not having a great day. Okay, so that's the bipod. How do I change the... Oh, here we go. Oh, this is very dark. Also, we can switch the sights that we have. So for example, I can add magnification to the hollow sights that I have right now. I bet it's the shaders for the night mode that are making everything a little bit tricky. Okay, we're pushing up. We're supposed to capture this building, and once we do that, I do believe we'll need to defend it, basically. Okay, maybe I can just yeet the frag in them. I don't really see where I'm throwing it, so perhaps not the best idea. Oh, this is way too bright. I should probably switch the loadout out a little bit. Okay, so this is secured now, which means that the opponents are gonna come for us now. Oh wait, no, we have to destroy kind of an objective up ahead. Okay. There we go, one down. Now you can actually play the game kind of tactically and advance very, very slowly and deliberately. But a lot of the time people just kind of run and gun. Oh, we're being flanked. Oh no. What the heck? Someone snuck up on us. Oh wait, grenade. Oh, and you can see Molotovs being thrown as well. Apparently that's from friendly who's attacking teammates now. There is friendly fire, but as a rule of thumb, the game will kind of try to forgive you occasionally. Okay. Oh, this game is really chugging today. Oh no. I think I might need to close some background software once we're done here. Okay. No, that's a smoke. I need the flash. Here we go. I hope I don't flash myself. I did flash myself. Oh. We can actually see, I guess, either noise or where opponents were spotted, like those indications. You can ping points on the radar. Oh no. That was kind of bad. Okay, actually let me figure out what's going on with like the background software. This is a bit worse than usual. Okay, so there's one program that I can close, but that's about it. Go figure. Maybe I should go for a different loadout. Like an MP5. Hollow suppressor to go all fancy like. Oh, and there's also like the point shooting grip, which basically lets you kind of hold your gun, I guess, sort of sideways. And IR flashlight. Well, let's go with the regular one. And of course there's a bunch of different like pistols as well. We might just go with one that looks like a Glock, I think. Maybe IR flashlight. Quick draw holster. NVG point shooting. Alright, IR laser light. There we go. There are a lot of options. I don't think we're gonna need smoke grenades, so might as well switch to a flash grenade. And just have, I guess, the regular NVGs. Why not? Just to see how different they are. Oh no, this is bad. This is way worse. But yeah, this is the point shooting grip. So you can basically just kind of tilt your gun to the side and still get an idea where you're gonna shoot. Also, the music is surprisingly calm. Okay, how do I... oh yeah, I can switch it. There we go. This is not a good night vision sight though. I have picked the wrong option. Now on the bright side I can just spray really easily. Oh no, that's a hostile. How do I get them? I kind of do want to play this round to the end. And then switch to kind of a day one, because I don't think the day has such bad performance. Oh, there was someone camping in the corner. Okay, I'm running low on ammo. Oh yeah, I'm down. You know what, let's just quit this one and look for a different match. Maybe not in the night. Because the night just kinda yeets the frame rate. So co-op, I don't think I can switch off the night modes though. That's kinda weird. Let's just hope for the best. I actually got the new GPU recently. My only problem with that is that my UPS probably won't give me enough power to run a fancy GPU. Oh wait, here we go. Outpost in daytime. This should be a little bit better performance-wise. Okay, so we have many classes and my doggos are barking. So I'll just pick the gunner and kind of mute my mic for a second. Alright, also, in this mode you don't get many points when you start out. Which basically means that in the beginning we're limited to a single primary weapon and no other equipment, so I can't actually use my loadouts. So that's a thing about the Outpost game mode. We are quite limited and we just have to do our best with what we have. So like by default this gun for example has a bipod, which is nice as a gunner, but it doesn't really have like fancy sights or anything. Also, yeah, there are going to be opponents from basically every side of the map coming in and trying to attack us. The performance is still bad, what the heck? I don't get it. Oh, and there's like someone with explosives. Yes, yes, that is not good. You can actually leave the outpost if you want and check your flanks, but typically that's not exactly the best idea. There we go, there's someone down. And of course we're being suppressed like seconds later. Oh, nope, 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 don't jump over that, go back. Oh no. Okay, you know what, let's just commit to this. Yeah, the movement is a little bit wonky sometimes. There we go. Two of them down. I could really use some sights on this gun. Okay, maybe I don't need sights for that, but like in general. Because whenever there are enemies further away, you really want either focus like this, which you can only do for like a limited amount of time, or you know, you want like a scope. Okay, they are pushing up ahead. Kind of have to be careful. How did I miss that? Wait, did I? Oh yeah, also we can now resupply, which means we get some more points to spend on, you know, whatever we want. So I can go in here, look at the optics, and get whatever like tickles my fancy, you know? So let's go for this. Like some fancy sights. Also look, these ones are like really, really nice. I would really love a better position to shoot from though. Like surely there are some stairs around here. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is where everyone is sitting. This must be a good place. Here we go. You know, I think I might need to kind of lower the resolution, because this is not good. Maybe like 75. Yes, please don't crash the game. Oh, here we go. Not sure whether that helped, though. I mean, everything looks a little bit pixelated now. Ouch. Yeah, they're kind of sneaking up. I should probably look at the stairs. There we go, that's one. There we go. Also, you don't always know how much ammo you have in the magazine, but reloads actually take a while, so you will typically want to check them occasionally. Okay, there's someone going down. Okay, one more magazine. Okay, that was the last one. Good. So now, I do think we can go for the drum mags. Except I don't have the points. Maybe if I get like simpler sights. I still don't have armor. I still don't have a proper carrier. But this should be better than nothing. Okay, so where's the stairs? Here we go. So like now, I need to reload less often. Even if I can scope in and see as far. Maybe not the best music for like combat and stuff. No, the FPS is still a mess though. Which is a shame, because on its own the game runs great. There we go. Are you friendly? You are friendly. Seems like they're pushing up ahead again. Oh, they're in. Oh, that was a friendly. Yeah, sometimes you graze them, but thankfully the damage seems lower than what your opponents do. Alright, they don't have any grenades either. So I'm just kind of winging it. Oh, I can't go off too far. Kind of wanted to run around, you know? Oh no. Okay, there we go. Maybe I need a different class, because these ones also have different guns. AKSU. Now that would be nice, but that also costs a lot of points. What's the cheapest? There's Sterling. This one is really cheap. Shoots kind of slow, is very controllable, and we could just give it the magnified scope. And then we should be able to afford like a proper armor carrier, well, ammo carrier, and even some armor. Now, can we go for a grenade? I think we actually can. Here we go. So luckily switching loadouts isn't too hard. Okay, here we go. Now my problem now could be that I can't really see the opponents up close all that well if I zoom in. Kind of the field of view drawback of using a scope. Kinda wish I could have multiple primary weapons, but that's not really a thing in the game. Then again, lots of ammo, so there's that. Oh, maybe it's how I'm capturing the game, like, video. Because I'm using the window capture, because for some reason, the other mode just did not work. Okay, this gun is useless. And I'm dead. Okay, there's that. If the GPU is sitting at around like 90%, I don't quite know what to do. Maybe a different map. That could help us, I hope. Oh, okay, so this is survival. In survival, you just move around the map between different safe houses. The game itself, though, performance aside, is like really well made, because you get these different modes that feel like each of them plays rather differently, you know? Okay, so let's just go with this. So in the very beginning, you don't have all that much to yourselves, you just have your pistols, and you have to capture your first objective. And once you do that, you will be able to resupply. But you can only resupply, I think, with the guns that you find there. So you don't really get much of a choice in regards to what you're going to use. You either take it or leave it. Oh no. Or I can grab his gun, which is an Uzi, until we have finished capturing. Unfortunately, I did not grab his ammo, so I just have one magazine. But we are capturing, so, you know, it's gonna work. Here we go. Just gotta get in. And that should open all these, like, boxes. And these boxes have gear for us. The gear itself, though, randomly generated. Oh, and we get an MK17, like the Scar. This is actually pretty cool. Now, we also do get some magazines. But I don't think we can just restock the ammo itself. Now, what you might want to normally do is proceed very kind of slowly and carefully. But sadly, no one really plays this mode like that. Everyone's just kind of running around the place. So you just kind of have to follow them at the same pace for the most part. Which does mean that sometimes you will be caught alone by the opponents. Can I please jump over? Yes, I can. Here we go. I would like if people actually played it like a more tactical game and were a bit slower and more deliberate about moving through the map, like covering the angles and everything. But that's usually not the case, which feels odd, because it could be a very nice kind of tactical game, like a Borderlands simulator, and yet no one plays it like that. There we go. I will still waste the magazines because we're gonna get to resupply pretty soon. Okay, that's one. And I'm down. Ouch. Okay, and we're gonna capture the point in a second, and I'll get to respawn. That is perhaps the benefit of everyone playing the game really quickly. Oh, a shotgun. Because if you're downed, you get to respawn pretty soon. Oh, I could also take the grease gun. And I get all of the, magazines as well, because it was from the case. Now, the grease gun isn't very powerful and it shoots pretty slowly, but it's controllable and perhaps a bit better than shotgun. Oh, I think I just broke the game. Yeah, this is not better than a shotgun if you can't aim. And I can't switch to the grease gun. Game? Oh no, here we go, it works again. It just chose violence for a second there. And once you capture enough of these safe houses, you have to defend an extraction objective. Which basically means being up against waves after waves of opponents. Oh, there's someone with like a machete or something. Oh no. Yeah, they got me. But yeah, you kind of have to just defend the last objective. And after a certain amount of waves, you get to extract. Okay, Sterling. And like a really high magnification scope. Is there anything else? No, there is not. Okay. Now this would be really nice with friends who could like cover me, like the sides, and I could just basically snipe from a distance. Okay, that's a friendly there. Okay. Because this sight, it does not zoom out whatsoever. Ah, there's a lot of them. Can I just yeet the smoke as cover? There we go. Now, of course, you can just shoot from the hip and it's reasonably accurate. But still, not having proper iron sights is difficult. Okay, so let's see what else we get. Oh, a Galil. With the same horrible scope. Oh no. Darn it. Well, I guess I just have to follow the friendos and see how that goes. Minus the really bad performance, darn it. Like, how can the frame rate even be this bad? It usually isn't. Maybe I need like one of those fancy capture cards. So that you don't have OBS doing everything in the foreground, but you can have like, I don't know, maybe a separate computer even. Okay, so. Okay, here we are. This is Bravo. Oh no. Oh, that's a sniper now. Okay, but at least we get like sights that we can mess around with. Okay, I just have to find cover now. Yeah, so we have to move to the next objective, and I think there's the extraction for us. Some glitches and stuff. Oh, that is not good. And I walked into the fire. I am not extracting, I think. Let's see what else we can mess around with. Maybe turn off VSync. 75. Normal scopes. I mean, I guess this is a little bit better. Except for the stream. The stream is just universally horrible today. I don't know why. I actually took a break from streaming again for a little bit. But unfortunately, this is not a good look like after a break. Oh yeah, and you can have like fancy scopes on pistols as well. I think we might do kind of a short stream today because this isn't awfully fun to stream with like this performance and stuff. This needs some of that fancy like AMD, what was it, FSR? Where you kind of dynamically choose the resolution. Or maybe I should just kind of play at a lower resolution and also stream that. I don't know. This is just gonna be a long video or stream of me complaining about performance. And it's not like you can turn anything further down, because this does not really strike me as, you know, one of those esports titles. Which you could run on a potato, like, I don't know, Dota? Or League, or whatever people play. Like Counter-Strike as well. I bet the first Insurgency would actually run better, but unfortunately it didn't have like so many modes or like all of the customization stuff in this game. Ouch, this did not work out nicely for us. Also, you'd think that I would do a little bit better against bots, but with this frame rate that is not happening. Let's just do what we can. Oh, also you can put on like gas masks and stuff, but they're not awfully useful most of the time. It's basically if you don't want to cough in the smoke. Which is a thing I don't think other games really do, when you have like a smoke grenade and you start coughing after using it, if you run through the smoke. I do wonder whether there are like servers where people play the game all tactically and seriously though. Because it strikes me as the kind of game that you absolutely could play like that. Okay, someone's down. Did I just get shot through a bus? Okay, if I look down, the performance is still bad. Oh, and I have an SVD. Everything is fine. As the character said. Oh, there's someone there. Can't really scope in. At least not right after running, which is odd. Either it's just some lag, or maybe it's so you can just quick scope people. Let's see what we have here. Okay, this is probably a better choice. What's that attachment though? I guess that's where you mount the laser on it. Oh yeah, also you can just kind of open and close the doors as well as kick them in. I wish more games let you do this. Oh, P90. Okay, yes. Yes, I'm absolutely using this. We also kind of got the scope with the cool sights on top, which is just great. That baddie just straight up tried sneaking up. Did not work. Not one bit. Honestly, I bet I can just kinda not even bother using the sights. Just kinda spray. The Counter-Strike strategy, obviously. There we go. Oh, that's a fancy AK with a shotgun underneath. Then again, let's just stick with the P90. Yeah, you really can't run around like this. Okay, maybe one more match against other players just to see whether that makes the performance any better. Like all of the matches. Let me actually check Task Manager to see what's going on here. Okay, so there's like OBS, there's the kind of pace tracking thingy, but nothing strikes me as kind of an outlier and like horribly broken. It's just that the game is kind of chugging and that's it. Oddly enough, before all of the textures stream in, it seems fine. But once that is done, it struggles more. Oh wait, no, this is a little bit better. At least the frame rate is stable now. Maybe it's something with the maps. But yeah, we are playing against other players now, which will be like really bad. Because why I personally prefer playing against bots is because the bots aren't as good as other players. And other players just make the game way more stressful. Also because the game has kind of been around forever, everyone else is just really good, which is a problem I think many games have. Where people play the meta, as opposed to just running around and being goofy with guns and stuff, right? Yeah, see, I just peeked and I am dead. But yeah, we also respawn in waves in this mode, so it's a little bit more active, a little bit more chaotic. Actually, the frame rates seem better now. I wonder if I can bump up the resolution again. So 100. And oh wait, there's also frame smoothing. Nice. And VSync. Here we go. Oh hey there, Mizov. We are playing Insurgency Sandstorm, which is like a really nice game. The only problem is that it doesn't run as well as I'd hope, you know? Oh yeah, and hey Conic. And yeah, I have played the first Insurgency. Somehow it runs a little bit better, but this one is in Unreal Engine. And tries to be like pretty. Which of course melts my computer. I do hope you're having a nice day though. Like both of you. Also, if you've been lurking, I am very sorry because this has been a slideshow. And also, yes, it's been a little while since I last streamed. Mostly because I've been like doing some yard work. And also planting crops. But also I have been working on some game development stuff in my free time. And that's been a little bit of a mess as well. Yes, like a PowerPoint. I have no idea where we're even being shot from. What the heck is going on here? Well, if anything, I think they're out of waves, so they can't really respawn. But there's too much smoke. Well, right now, I'm doing a bit of gardening, planting flowers and some crops and some peas and, you know, just like a bunch of stuff. Well, perhaps veggies, not crops, would be a more apt name. And I'm dead. Ouch. But yeah, just kind of keeping busy. And also trying to find a new UPS so I could use the better kind of graphics card and not melt my computer as much. Well, yeah, I also have this idea where I could make one of those immersive sim games. Basically a game about driving trucks and doing deliveries. However, I am having some troubles getting the terrains working. Like, you know, the ground you see in this game, something like that, but for an entire country. And like, I can kind of vaguely do it, it's just that the game engines don't want to cooperate. And for example, if I split all of the terrains up into chunks so they can be loaded and unloaded, there are some issues with like stitching them and a bunch of technical stuff. It is a bit of a mess. I don't really expect the game to be anything big, but as a learning project it's definitely something nice, you know? And yes, Godot kind of had issues in version 3, so I moved to version 4, which is like the fancy new one with the Vulkan renderer. However, that also has issues. So then I switched to Unity, which still has its problems. It's basically that you can use whatever game engine you want, but there will always be challenges to kind of deal with. And yes. Other players still very good. I don't know what I could play. Maybe someone with like a rocket launcher and stuff. I've also been thinking about doing like game development streams. But then again, who wants to look at me just kind of bonking myself repeatedly against the wall when I can't find the solution for a problem, you know? I will consider it though. A bit of variety, you know? Customize the truck. The truck customization will be a DLC. Definitely. Like modern game development, you just make a bunch of promises, then you deliver something that vaguely looks like a game, and then just DLC. Okay, there is someone. In here? Yes, here we go. Mad Max DLC. Yes, exactly. I don't know whether I'll be able to do much of anything. Oh wait, there's a car. I think I hear it driving. Because in the game you sometimes get cars which have machine guns on them as well. Ouch. Just pain. What could I do? Maybe a gunner? Maybe we need to mess around some more. This might actually be the time when I need to look into upgrading my PC as well. Just because lots of hardware is coming out and stuff from like the last generation is still good but also affordable. So maybe that would help as well. Oh yeah, like a post-apocalypse truck delivery simulator. So a little bit like Death Stranding, except you get a truck. Okay, so people are just kind of camping here. Can I set up here and just kind of snipe them? Oh, I'm already taking fire. What the heck? How do all of these people know exactly where to look? I'm so confused all of the time. Okay, let's try being careful. I don't see anyone though. Okay, I can probably go through here. Mutants and Marauders, so that's like a Fallout clone. Let's just spam frags. That's like the best strat regardless of the game. Oh wait, that's a friendly. Okay, maybe some smoke. Just so I can sit here and capture the point and they don't see me. Literally cannot fail. Best plan. Oh wait, there's like a chopper coming as well. Okay, we are pushing. Something tells me this will not work too well. Oh yeah, they're suppressing. Now what? I mean, I could also play as an observer, which just kind of helps the commander call in like air support or whatever. We get pretty simple guns, but I am not getting too many like kills or whatever, so you know. I mean, neither my CPU nor the GPU is the 100%, so there's something else going on. They're going in the buildings. Oh, that's an 810. I love that sound, but you always wonder whether that's like friendlies calling it in or not. Okay, that's at least someone. I think that person just blew up. Okay, let's put on the gas mask so they don't hear us coming. Can't see anything like this. The only solution is to add to the mess. Smoke out. Oh, this is so bad. I was killed by a tourist with a Molotov. There's something funny about that combination, say what you will. But yes, in this mode you have respawn waves. The first team that depletes theirs without capping the objective, well, they're done for. Okay, here we go, we're getting a respawn wave. Could just go with the marksman, why not? As a marksman we get like a really fancy rifle scope, but of course up close we aren't gonna do too well. I do think if we were on the defense then this would be like really useful. We could just kind of sit in a nice location and scope. Well, look around with the scope, you know. Oh wait, this could be it. I don't think they're gonna peek though. Okay, so this is blocked by the enemy, which means that there's someone running around the place. So they can more or less prevent us from capturing the objective. Oh wait, I can probably go upstairs. There we go. Oh yeah, also another interesting thing is that you can shout rude stuff at your opponents. And when you play against the AI, they're gonna respond to that, and so you instantly know where the bots are. Which is like the most big brain game mechanic, just shout obscenities. Oh. That's a baddie. I don't think they're gonna peek though. But where are we taking fire from? I don't see anyone. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that. I see the rocket. Those smokes are way too effective. Snipers can't do anything if they can't see anything, so that's just like big brain. I mean, I could grab a different gun without the ammo even, and just see how I do. Oh wait, no, this is empty and I can't salvage the magazines either. What a pain. Okay, let's see whether we can do any better. I know they're peeking around that corner. I saw them. This is just like Tarkov or whatever. A peeking simulator. Maybe I can just kind of sneak up and throw a nade. There we go. Maybe some smoke? Oh yeah, there actually was someone here. Can I go around though? Oh, I absolutely can. Okay, technically I am behind them right now. So if I can sneak up on them, that would be wonderful. Okay, we're about to capture this. This will be great. Okay, they are here. Could really use like a resupply. You know, I do think I will kind of have to wrap up the stream here. Because while Insurgency Sandstorm is an absolutely lovely game, I don't think it's gonna run on my computer all that well. As this kind of entire video shows, it is a little bit of a hot mess right now. At least on this hardware, until I figure out what's kind of bottlenecking it. Maybe it's the texture streaming, maybe I need to overclock my CPU because it's like at 80%, or maybe I need to mess around with the GPU. Either way, if I stream a game, I kind of want it to run a little bit better than this one did. So I kind of hope that I'll be able to do like kind of a more enjoyable stream another time. Or maybe just play like the regular Insurgency, because that is also still a wonderful game. But either way, I kind of hope that you have a nice rest of your day, and I will see you in another stream or video. Until then, bye.